my beloved child, I ask you to pause your heavy footsteps and listen to my voice today. I know you have been fighting so relentlessly just to survive another bitter day. Every step feels like pushing a massive mountain, draining away all your fragile strength. But the freezing winter of your weary soul is finally coming to a glorious end. You are about to enter a miraculous season where everything simply works for you. For a very long time, your life has resembled a massive machine with deeply rusted gears. Every single task you attempt is met with harsh friction and unexpected heavy resistance. You wake up each morning, feeling already exhausted from the battles you fought in your dreams. It feels as though an invisible weight is constantly pressing down upon your tired shoulders. You deeply desire a day where things just flow smoothly like a calm and gentle river. But instead, you find yourself constantly repairing things that keep breaking apart around you. You have prayed for a moment of peace, a quiet space where your mind can finally rest. Yet the cold winds of hardship continue to howl, freezing your hopes into solid ice. You wonder if this endless winter is a punishment for the mistakes you made in the past. Let me assure you, my precious child, this painful cold is not meant to destroy your spirit. It is merely a season of deep preparation, stripping away everything that is not meant for you. You look at the rusted metal of your circumstances, feeling completely trapped and alone. Every movement requires a massive amount of energy, leaving you empty and entirely drained. You have tried to force the wheels to turn, using every ounce of your limited human power. But the heavy mechanisms remain stubborn, refusing to yield to your desperate physical force. Have you ever wondered why your hardest efforts sometimes lead to the deepest frustrations? The tears you shed in secret are carefully collected in the heavenly realms above you. I see the quiet moments when you sit alone, wondering if the struggle will ever truly end. Your soul has grown weary of the constant friction, the never-ending battles for survival. But you must remember that even the darkest nights must eventually surrender to the morning sun. You have tried to push the heavy cart of your life up a steep and treacherous, muddy hill. You changed your career, altered your habits, and desperately sought advice from many strangers. You read the books, followed the rules, and did everything the world told you was required. Yet the muddy slope only grew more slippery, pulling you backward with every single step. You changed your direction, hoping a new path would magically dissolve the heavy burdens. But the weight remained, crushing your spirit and making your legs tremble under the pressure. The harder you struggled to maintain control, the more chaotic your reality became around you. It is exhausting to hold the entire universe together with your fragile human hands. You feel trapped in an endless maze, running in circles, but never finding the exit door. The anxiety in your chest builds like a storm, threatening to consume your remaining hope. You ask yourself why others seem to glide through life while you must fight for every breath. You have relied solely on your own understanding, forgetting the infinite wisdom of the divine. Human strength has a strict limit, and you have reached the very edge of your physical capacity. Your hands are bleeding from holding onto the rough ropes of control so tightly and fiercely. You fall to your knees in the cold snow, feeling completely defeated by the harsh elements. The illusion of control has shattered, leaving you vulnerable in the freezing wilderness. You look up at the gray sky, whispering a silent plea for a rescue you cannot clearly see. This is the breaking point, the sacred moment where human pride finally melts into humility. You realize that you can no longer navigate this treacherous storm by your own limited power. The exhaustion has finally overpowered your stubborn desire to fix everything by yourself. You are completely empty, stripped of all your earthly strategies and desperate defense plans. In this profound moment of total exhaustion, you finally let go of the heavy, broken ropes. You bow your head, lower your defenses, and completely surrender your fragile life to me. You admit your profound weakness, offering your shattered pieces to the Creator of the stars. And right in that sacred second of surrender, a brilliant light pierces the heavy darkness. A magnificent golden ray from heaven strikes the rusted gears of your paralyzed circumstances. You do not have to fight anymore, my child, for I have stepped into the battlefield for you. Pure liquid gold, the holy anointing oil, pours down from the sky onto the metallic mechanisms. The harsh friction vanishes instantly as divine grace lubricates the heavy, stubborn wheels. Suddenly, the massive gears begin to turn smoothly, without any human effort or struggle. A gentle, warm spring breeze sweeps across the barren land, melting the thick, ancient ice. The heavy burdens you carried for so long are lifted away by invisible angelic hands. You breathe in deeply, feeling the warmth of my divine love penetrating your shivering soul. The spiritual winter has officially broken, and the frozen rivers of blessing begin to flow. You realize that yielding control was never a defeat. It was the ultimate victory of faith. My power is made completely perfect in your weakness, turning your struggles into miracles. The pain of the past was simply a chisel, carving out space for the immense joy arriving now. Look at your empty hands. They are no longer bleeding, but resting in absolute, perfect peace. Are you ready to stop fighting the current and let the divine river carry you to your destiny? The heavy armor you wore to protect your wounded heart is no longer necessary in this place. I have wrapped you in a radiant garment of light, protecting you from all unseen spiritual harm. You are completely safe now, cradled in the eternal arms that spun the galaxies into motion. The tears of sorrow have been wiped away, replaced by the warm, gentle dew of a brand new dawn. Take a deep breath and inhale the sweet, vibrant fragrance of your newly awakened season. Millions of tiny seeds, buried deep beneath the cold rocks, are now bursting into brilliant life. The barren wasteland has miraculously transformed into a lush garden of golden, blooming flowers. From this exact moment forward, you are stepping into your grand season of absolute favor. The tiny amounts of effort you put forth will now yield massive, overflowing, and rich rewards. Doors that were previously locked tight will automatically swing open as you simply approach them. Strangers will suddenly feel compelled to assist you, bringing unexpected gifts and opportunities. You are no longer a struggling survivor. You are the highly favored child of the universe. The rusted chains of poverty, sickness, and deep depression have been permanently shattered. Financial blessings, emotional healing, and mental clarity will naturally gravitate toward you. You do not need to chase after success anymore. Divine prosperity is currently chasing you. The universe has realigned itself to support your journey, smoothing out every rough pathway. Whenever you feel a hint of the old anxiety returning, simply remember the golden oil of grace. Stand tall in your radiant new garments, completely washed clean of yesterday's heavy mud. You are worthy of this beautiful season, entirely forgiven and deeply cherished by the Creator. Let your heart overflow with pure gratitude, for gratitude is the magnet for endless miracles. The rusted gears of your past are gone forever, replaced by the smooth rhythm of divine grace. Walk forward with absolute confidence, knowing that every single detail is working out for you. The winter is over, the spring has arrived, and your beautiful story of triumph has just begun. When you finally release your heavy burdens, do you feel fear or absolute relief? Please share your deepest thoughts in the comments below, and let us heal your weary soul together. Please take a moment to like this video, share it, and subscribe to our channel today.